I am Jack Dallas. Jessica Smiles by Jack Dallas. Scene 1, foreshadowing. I've never forgotten how much I love to make out with you. I don't recall you taking me on dates. You were able to get girls, sleep with you without strings. Well, I did, would have more if you'd ever wanted. From my perspective, you were always slightly out of reach. Just when you see me getting closer, you be gone again. But enough of that, enough of that. Let me think. From my perspective, you will always slightly out of reach. From my perspective, just when you seem to be getting closer, you'd be gone again. Bruce Excuse Davis. Misogynist. Romantic melodies. Come on. Kanye and Taylor Sr. can't go any place as long as it has a reprise. Where's the up-tempo, all-purpose sing-along vamp? Jack, Arizona, Zeus, Zach. Bards. Junior. Bards. Enzyme. We are dealing with this spiritual lack of faith. Let's try the gospel. Trust, trust, trust. Trust his name. Trust, trust, trust. Trust in his holy name. Lord have mercy. Christ have mercy. Jesus have mercy. Spirit have mercy. I'm bored. I gotta take some time off, Zach. My muse is lost. Diane Taylor. Bruce, maybe just boring. Or Bruce maybe never had a muse to lose. Excuse Bruce, you got plans? I'm taking a part-time gig wearing black and white stripes. You going to prison? Football, referee, juniors, black and white stripes, a whistle. Black and white pumas, pink cleats too. I am a zebra exercising on the job. I look like a boss. You belong here with us bars, Bruce, creating musical value. Zach, creating musical value. Jessica Smiles, our new ingenue, is here. Jessica Mindful Smiles. Girl power. Born beautiful. Raised dangerous. Bard's our female lead, loveliness, adrenaline adventure. If you go out facing danger, danger will not come to you. When you run through all the red lights, adrenaline adventure has you come here too. Fearless old man, God is in the plan. He will work it out, that there is no doubt. Rain was falling all around. Day drifted into day. Each movement was the wrong one. There was nothing to do or say. A chance upon sweet Jessica, my world turned all around. So small and slim and mindful, sing your joyous sigh. And when she smiles, she takes my breath away. Her bright sweet smile, it knocks me off my stride. Her light sweet voice, her light sweet voice, her light sweet voice, it makes my head rejoice. I hold her hand. Jessica? Me? Oh, hi, I'm Jessica. Mindful Smiles, and this is my farce or musical comedy. The maidens, Zach, Davis, and Taylor say, Bruce. Hooray! Acquired Yiddish, Hebrew word, name check. Italian, Irish, Union City, Desi, Chinese, Mandarin, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Desi. Hollywood next. Tanya and Taylor Sr. Jessica, we chose you because you can be pretty, witty, and tough. And tough. She makes some muscle. This is a chai tea. Just remember, the bards, they like to send people places they have no intention ever of going themselves. Speak for yourself, Tanya. It's true, Jessica. You may think of yourself as flesh and blood. You are our fictional character, our fictional character. First family. Play the guitar. Sing to the beat. Dance to the move. Move to the beat. Smiling, mostly Jessica. Smiles. Happy. Curious.
Zach. And always yes, and, or just and. No negatives. Yes, and. Tanya and Taylor Sr. Chicago Second City Comedy rules. No, never. Jamais. No, wait, no. Oh, never. Jessica, you'll get cues. Quest. We've had drinking songs, spirits and such, liveling things up, dances. Meanwhile, adrenaline quest, journey, mission, duty, love, interest, love triangle. Love triangle. Evil doings. Pure jerkings. Weddings. Threats. Campfire shouts and songs. Time travel. Parallel universe. Time. Love triangle. Mathematically, geometrically, not a point with two rays radiating. What is this? It's proving my musical comedy talents are rare. Tragedy is easy, Jessica. Wound a puppy. Move me to tears. Moving an audience to laughter is hard. Comedy is hard. Varsity's funny. I want my story. Jessica, we're girls. Don't trust these guys. Our second song was Trust in Him after hoping with a misogynist tearjerker. All of us could use a little faith increase. We need that higher power, a strong belief. Blackout. Scene 2. Baps. Breast awareness, pink socks. Breast awareness, pink socks. Breast awareness, pink socks. Primetime Saturday night in Happy Valley, and age 14 and under, playing tackle football. Major IN, Moonbeam, Elder, Field Lights. There's a sizable crowd at Mine Field. Plastic and plastic gloves on all. There's a fairy ring, Jessica says. I see people. It's the 40-yard line. We place a bloody body on a stretcher. Steaming blood has been stopped by pink stocks in stabilization efficiency. Pink stocks in stabilization efficiency. This leg is broken in 2 places. A zebra. Oh my God, it's Bruce's excuse. Breast awareness pink socks have stabilized his legs. BAPS. Jessica. Cancer loves boobs. Tats. Zach. Jessica's first punchline. How'd she do it? She uses punchlines. Do we laugh with her or at her? Zach. Lift gently. Wally drove us on the soggy field with this every week. Ballsy. Ruined the town's best field. I guess that is the only rut Wally's going to do. Tanya. The patient can't stop screaming. Jessica, are we actually in a fairy ring? She chokes. I think I'm going to heave. Projectile vomiting of leading ladies ruins your image. Patient Bruce excuse Davis. This hurts. Give me something. Stay in place done. Those 8th grade boys sure did good. That's and Jessica, I need you to double and triple check that Wally doesn't further mess up this mind. Keep your eyes up front. 15 seconds. If this is a fairy ring, we all need to get out together. Bruce, look at me. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Zach viciously punches Bruce in the jaw. Bruce passes out, unconscious. Knocked out is the word. KO'd. Poo-ha! Walter, emergency room. Stay and play with patients over. Poo-ha! Jessica, poo-ha. Pick up. Haul ass. Well, new destination home. We just got an RNT. Blackout, chill gray, mist, special effects. Scene 3, Thomas Jefferson. Contrary to reason, Zach's man cave later. Zach, there's no way in reality Bruce's excuse escaped on the ride. As Thomas Jefferson once said about our risen Lord, losing Bruce is contrary to reason. His body and spirit left. Mr. Bruce excuse Davis has vanished. Pink high tops, save the breast socks, paps legs, stabilize and all. Cancer loves boobs. Ooh, our ingenue just continuing my joke string. Very nice, Jessica. That's breast again. Oh, it's politically acceptable. PA, because it's about breast cancer awareness. No emergency rooms, Bruce. Bruce excuse refused medical treatment. We got an RMT. Habeas corpus. Where is the body? Jessica, where's Bruce's body? I saw a fairy ring at the scene. These little people. Tanya, if we are time shifting, can we choose new ages?
Stayed up to the morning, couldn't get to sleep last night. Please be safe, please be strong. No matter what the situation may befall. Ancient Welsh world. Call it the other world. The other world. You're clueless. Just space tripping around the multiverse. You are, aren't you? One just walks into the other world. Blackout. Special effects. Zach Tats, Jessica Cluster left, Mary and Bruce right. Bruce Excuse Davis is in the safe house. Really useful Mary Ann, is beside him, a distressed damsel, not a damsel in distress. His right lower leg is bandaged with a cast. Special effects and lighting sprinkled around the room with the various sunbursts and shadows. I was on rig, screaming my head off, pain, bone sticking on my body. Ba-boom! No pain punch. Outside is the sound of rifle fire, skirmishing every few minutes. Marianne, this is a war zone. On a skirmishing dividing line in 1865, Northern Virginia. How did he get here? How did I escape to safety? Cut the remaining barge and Jessica off to the side, commenting, I want a love interest. How old am I? 4.5? 56? Not? You're older than most of your sell-by dates, Bruce. Unmarried, 40s, 50s. Funny, not gay. At least no other same-sex human has taken my fancy interest. All right. Zach can exchange if this number works. If Jessica is 35, Bruce has to be 56. The rule is half a man's age plus 7. 56 divided by 2 equals 28 plus 7 equals 35. Jessica should be 35. Mary Ann. These are Civil War rifles. When a divided street barricade between these skirmishing parties. The Hoboken Hackensack Blue Dogs are trading fire with the Red Rascals of Tullahoma, Tennessee. Bruce, you just need to get out the back window, break out and hobble 2 blocks east. Brum, 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 brum. Really useful, Mary. Jessica, let the bards make the story, not you. I'm just seeing this vision, Bard, so clearly. Before Bruce left us, he bled on my hand. I licked it, and by mistake, fairy rings.
your sweat, his blood, your mouth, incubation. Holistic evaporation transport, HET, contagion from Bruce to Jessica. It's viral. It's already spreading. Stolen moments.
Stolen moments is all we share. Stolen moments is all we care. Stolen moments is all we care. Play the guitar. Play the guitar. Play the guitar. Sing to the note. Sing through your throat. Sing dandy. Dance to the beat.
Bruce Excuse left a no excuse song. He wants a real life with a real love interest. Tanya, isn't he too old? Besides, he's missing. Missing in action. MIA. Where was he last seen? Well, Mime Field, Saturday night, football team, pink socks. Ferry rig. Crew. Next is gone.
There is a parallel universe, no one believes it. Other places where time, courage, and grit. Sorry, too late, we're on with the show. Is it safe or danger? I'd like to know. There's a place out there with no one can see. There's a place out there no one can see, coming from another world, where we now all are free. I have a hero mother who gave me away. Nonsense bar direct me to the fray. There will be some losing, even in a pinch. Tears and cries of anger, no matter how you cinch. Hard work is sweat and blood. Spiritual energy is safe or danger. Guys, we've got a lot to see. Alan hits a target. No one else can. Genius hits a target. No one else can see. Is it safe or danger? I'd like the plan. Rating the value. Is sweat, blood, spiritual energy. Sometimes safe, sometimes danger. Guess we've yet to see. Need some spiritual energy. I'm up. Mary Ann enters. Zach and Taylor, I'm from Excuse Bruce. Musical comedy bards. I'm Miss Harold, Mary. Really useful Mary Ann. And this letter went on a wild ride, and I was at its side. It was not a ransom letter. Nor is it a map. It does do things to make one attract, clue or true, to help errant Bruce come back. Prompted this visit. This memory device. She touches it. Watch. And special effects have means, motive, opportunity, Jessica says. Tanya, help. My mind just lost my thought. Where is Bruce? Is this a rescue or is this a recovery? It's about Jessica and her fairy rings. And that, it's still a rescue. Bruce was safe. Spirit have mercy. Trust, trust, trust. Trust his name. Trust, trust, trust. Trust his name. Trust his holy name. Here becomes night. Night becomes a day. Feel this special way. Working out alright. But all my time, all my precious time, all my precious time, slipping away. Day becomes a night, night becomes a day. Feel this special way, working out alright, alright. Tanya and Taylor Sr. What do we know? We know trust in him. We can prize a vamp. Hey guys, while you're standing around waiting, I'm patrolling with Mary. Word. The other world in shifting time, space continuum. Any task, any clues, barge to barge, starting out on a mission. Starts with the ultimate answer 42. His smell and his picture. Singing voice too. Is that all you got? All you bards got? Thunder will come, thunder will go. All the city actors in the to and fro. We're here together, just we two. Thunder will shout, lightning will roar, the sea will wave on the throes of the shore. Waves will rise, then they'll fall, a misty gray cloud over all, and soon we'll be through. It can't be too long, it can't be too long, it can't be too long. Dr. Bruce Excuse Davis, Battlefield Promotion of Doctor of Music. Here is your pink doctorate stole. Pink is the color of music in academia. It is the blood of the battlefield and the white of peace. Tanya. Pink will be loved by girls, women, and babes to accessorize their feminine side. Wear the pink proudly by order of President Lincoln. President A. Abide here, speaking spark joy and hope in these trying Civil War times. Let your music muse lead us to victory and freedom. We've been fighting today on the old campground. Give us a song of cheer. Our weary hearts, a song of home, a friend we love so dear. Many are the hearts that are weary tonight, wishing for the war to cease. Many are the hearts that are looking for the right to see the dawn of peace. Tenting tonight, we're tenting on our old campground. Tenting tonight, tenting on the old campground. We are fighting tonight on the old campground. Give us a song of cheer. Our weary hearts a song of hope of those we love so dear. True and brave, shouting the battle cry of freedom. And although they may be poor, not a man shall be a slave, shouting the battle cry of freedom. The union forever arrive us strong, down with the traitor, on with the star, while we rally round the flag, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. Flow gently, sweet afton, among thy green brake. My Mary's asleep by the murmuring stream. Flow gently, sweet afton, disturb not her dream. Flow gently, sweet afton, among thy green graves. Flow gently, I'll sing thee a song on thy praise, my Mary. Flow gently, sweet afton, disturb not her dream. Your task is not over. Big calf, high, football socks became my doctored piece. So always say, I take the gig and always adore everything and
Flow gently, sweet Bruce excuse. You are emancipated, free to leave this battle, this other world, no longer a slave to the setting. Your songs have raised and helped the cause. Play the guitar, sing the hit right note, dance to the beat. Jessica and Mary. There's an empty seat, or Bruce said. Jessica and Mary start the search for the same. Jessica and Mary walk side by side with rucksacks. Mary, I can't go back to where I met him. There's a shift. Okay, you can't recreate. Let's start with collected facts. Mary, yeah, he was shape-shifted. Did you check his eyes without sunglasses in good light? His eyes seem unfocused, non-concentrating, prescription zombie-like. Monitoring communication links is like zipoid feces. Why? So we improvise. We improvise. What kind of man always tired? Never catches up to his day. Puts his notes right in line. Starts right up, just plays. What kind of man ever marries? How does he live to today? What kind of guy never seems to apply the means and rights of his way? I think we're questioning Brucey. We never listened till he was gone. I think we're questioning Brucey. He supplied. He supplied our needed soul. Scene, blissful ignorance. Blissful ignorance of reality. Bruce. I've heard it said and can't agree. Things have happened to me. I cited prey and friendlies too. They were only shortly in my view. Pattern this. Shadow that, set the characters, be your friend, save the twist for the last punchline. Did they laugh and did they bend? Evaluate it, do it again. What have you missed? Evaluate it and do it again. Add a twist. I've heard it said and can agree. Things been happening to me. Cited prey. Friendlies too. Briefly only in my Bruce excuse. I can't believe I missed those ass hats so bad. Next scene, blissful ignorance of reality too. Considerable time has passed since the science fiction we hypothesized that time has passed. Tanya, at least we have a communication link to Jessica and Mary. They've been delayed and become detoured by this huge wildfire. Apparently, the People's Government of California didn't understand that fuel load laying around was a lion's roar when it sizzled and killed the stragglers. Sex bomb, fire bomb, I lost my honey late last night. Put some down, it don't seem right. Talked a bit, we had a fight. I lost my baby late last night. Don't know why we have this strife. She means more to me than my life. When I'm with her, things are grand. All I want is to be her man. Marianne makes my heart go Peter Pan. When I'm with her, things are grand. All I want is to be mere man, mere man, mere man. Blissful ignorance of reality 3. Jessica and Mary enter. What just happened? A crease in time has placed the girls camping out. Set this up. Be done. Jessica mindful. We've been on the road for a while. Mary. A long while. I was lonely for human touch. Jessica. That didn't mean me. Marianne. Well, it could have been for me. I needed to cuddle. I need stimulation. I'm not that way, Mary. Don't ask again. Don't touch again. Maybe Bruce is my destiny. Mary. Maybe Bruce is mine. I got drunk on Jamaican rum with him once, and he took me upstairs and flopped me up on the bed. Tired slop. I demanded sex. Bruce laughed, and I said I was too drunk for reasoning. He slammed the door behind him as he left. He passed out. He finally came back and took me. I was so willing. I'm calling him out. Old Testament sex rules. Zach told me about this. I'm telling an excuse. Bruce, he got me pregnant. He has to marry me. Right there in the Bible, Leviticus. It's the law. It's the law. I haven't seen him yet to tell him. Jessica, I'm going off my own, Mary. I don't believe that. Try this diversion. I need to find a fairy ring. It will help. I'm going off of my own, Marianne. I need to find a fairy ring. It will help. Blissful ignorance of reality. Plus, Bruce and Jessica on the road, meeting tentatively, love feelings, and then separation. Jessica. Zach and Tats are mathematically, you could be my love interest. I could be 35 and 56, or I could be 29 and you 44. Bruce. Zach mentioned he can make adjustments in time and place that would allow us to be together with proper math. He has unknown powers that magical? If we could end up being 44 and 29, that's fine. Only if you up your musicianship skills will it work. 10,000 hours of practice, study, and guts. Hard work. You'd have to join the bards. You'd have to become multi-talented. Same rules for my mother, Tracy Tarts, and Amy Yearning and HBWB. Sing, dance, move, deliver lines, look like a 10, a unicorn. I'm a music maker, Jessica. It's what I do. I play and I sing. Well, President Abe Lincoln presented me with a doctorate in music, and Zach took me on. Note my Pink's academic stole? Pink's ox, mainly from BAPS. Breast awareness, pink socks. Yes, Jessica says, cancer loves boobs. Girls and ladies love pink. I love pink. Mary is looking for you, too. She hit on me. Bards. Rock slide, volcano, mudslide, thunder, special effects. Dystopian time, natural disaster, mudslides, then a wildfire. Finally, an earthquake explosion too. Something happens to separate Jessica and Bruce. I'm just a rolling along, just a rolling along, rolling and rocking and singing a song, just biding my time, getting high on sweet wine, getting high on women, sweet jugs and wine. Rolling, I'm rolling, Mary Ann rolling along. Rolling, controlling deeds from my past. I'm rolling, I'm Mary Ann rolling along. Yes, I'm rolling and rocking, singing and socking, Mary Ann rolling along. Bruce floated away. Night fell in blessed sleep. Blissful ignorance of reality 5. Bruce, I've crossed the Trustee Bridge overlooking the Hudson River, where I'm about to enter the brush. Enter a long-haired, blue-haired, middle-aged female. It's Marianne. She is aged. She's anxious and unkempt. Marianne is carrying a black transponder. Coming up near my leg is a young 40-pound, glittering, white-haired pit bull with blood-red eyes and ears and tail. It's not a friendly type. It's sporting a radio-controlled collar. Bruce, dogs have to be on leashes here. Marianne, this dog is on a leash. It's electronic. Down, powder keg. It is not. Bruce fends off the dog with a trekking pole. Dogs must be leashed. Look at the sign. Marianne, it's leashed electronically, and besides, he's a service dog. I'm getting my camera. I'm going to take a picture and get you a ticket. It is not a physical leash. I was a sighted guide. For the blind, I can recognize a service dog. Let me show you the sign so you can see for yourself. Marianne looks at the sign. Powder keg. Let's scram. She hurries across the pedestrian bridge, retreating to her car. The car starts and zooms up. Bruce reaches for the car, grabs his camera. Powder keg doggo and glittering white hair with blood-red eyes have split. The blue-haired has split. She's headed for the overpass. Tanya. Zach, why did you age her so well? Zach, I had to seal some ears for Bruce and Jessica. Tats, her life is so depressing. Blissful ignorance of reality 6. Marianne, call me anything. Where's my wedding? Where's my dream? Why can't I just do it or die? Stop this. I never answered to your sexual cravings, Marianne. And sex, you can't deny me my sexual memory of us. It was nothing. You had animal sex. I left you in my room. Some barfly guy heard you bellowing and screaming. You chose carnal pleasure with him. Your unknown fantasy man. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. What? I acted like a dog in heat? Tanya, why is Mary Ann hitting on Bruce? Where's Jessica Mindful? Zach, Mary is Jessica's computer. Competition in a love triangle. She helped Bruce and Jordan escape the Civil War, and now Mary Ann Utility player has put in her musical band time, and she's above average, and she was his first clarinet when he became the doctor. They bonded over pianos, reeds, and rallied around the flag. She got drunk in a barroom. She asked for sex. She passed out. Bruce declined. She got taken. What a mistake. Drunken games cause drunken mistakes. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Mary Ann thought all the time Bruce hurt. They bonded on the battlefield. Battle, band, buddies in war, not lovers. Philia, brotherly love. Not erotic, romantic, lustful love. Agape, rising the Holy Spirit sent by the Creator. Pump up the troops, raise up the spirit. The muse was huge, and Bruce ruled.
I was a flower girl. I was my big sister Sue. I was a little girl, and I cried and looked up at you. Someday I grow up, even then I knew the boy I would marry someday would be you. For all my sisters down the line, I cried at your wedding, but never at mine. As you came down the aisle, your eyes met mine. I caught the bouquet with tears in my eyes for all the new days that bring years of surprise, and I still cry at weddings, at everyone's wedding. At everyone's wedding down the line, I cried at their weddings, never at mine. I smiled at the bride, tears in my heart. Why should I hide? Years we've been apart, and I still cry at weddings.
Second to last scene. Bruce, stop this nonsense. You are not going to commit suicide over my turning you down. You never, nor ever will be my love interest. Stop threatening me. Suicidal is homicidal. Marianne, you called 911. You got my dog grabbed. My dog's gone. My back is right to the edge of this cliff. The collar was purposely left on. Now let me pick up my dog once more. Marianne picks up pager. Special effects. Oof! It's sailing for my head! Tats raises her hand to her mouth and she's holding an electric leash. The collar is gaining flight and airspeed toward. It's a calling home device. It's a homing device. The collar smacks Mary Ann right in the mouth and causes her to fall backwards off the cliff. Mary, where'd you go? Jessica runs up. Bruce, what happened? Where's that mean, angry dog and that nasty blue-haired master? Jessica turned around. Nothing good can come from you looking down. Mary's now 400 feet below us. She was bleeding out from losing an arm or a leg. Defenestration is usually this type of death. Jess, she tried for both Bruce and me. She never could be trusted. Trust, trust, trust. Trust his name. Trust, trust, trust. Trust. Trust in his holy name. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Jesus have mercy. Father have mercy. Spirit have mercy. Spirit have mercy. Spirit have mercy. Time passes. A vamp. It's the worst case scenario. The electric leash startled her backward off the cliff. Zach, otherworlded. Here, Mary's just ashes blowing in the Hudson River wind. Bruce is left in a fairy ring, and he came back to stress and a slip and a fall. There's nothing left to bury. She's gone, vanished. Just a smoldering dog collar, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Tanya, Zach, when Jessica joins the Bards, can I take time off? Bruce, you are interrupting my narrative. That's the factor. You are interrupting my narrative. Factor Tats. Oh, the jammers and the slammers never cease to exist, and the flappers and the zappers never seem to miss. Many hours make up our unknown life. Always the answer's outside, away from all strife. Just because I'm funny with the backstory behind, or because I want things, leaving at the grind, taking on her tasks, wandered about, defending us from force. Multiplier task. Ladies, let me reintroduce Tanya and Taylor. Just because I'm funny with the backstory behind. Jessica mindful smiles. Or because I'm wanting things, leaving out the grind. Bruce Excuse Davis, taking on her task, wanting to break out. Jack Arizona Zeus Jack, old Zaz, defending us from Morse. Multiplier blast. And now we're the Bards round. Christians make their own fruit from their body over. Bards make their own mistake, bodging up the quirk. We are all excesses, dialogue and turns. Behold the progress of humanity. Tanya, Taylor. Sit in God's fur chair, filling in everywhere. Moving around the inside, making a great treat. Watch our operations, steady musical pace. Listen to the acoustics, be able to create. Ooh, the Bards, we have little knowledge of the future. We face it with strength. Getting knocked down, get back up again, not even a feint. Wearing down our problems, moving all our deep, wearing two solutions, moving on the knee. Zach, that story needs some actions to make heroic deeds. Her story needs two actions. To create a common creed. Tanya and Taylor, on the road at this late date. Is it going to be great? moving by the heat of my body into famine food state. I've always had a desire for change, and playing bards is good. Time to explore new paths, search a neighborhood. Marianne enters. Russian accent. Well, here I am. Exactly where is here? Bruce 60s. Who are you? Tragedy, followed by a happy ending. The next, Marianne, utility player, charm. The next Marianne. That Marianne has disappeared. So do you. Ah, that's thankless job, thankless job trying to find her. Oh, the jammers and the slaps never cease to exist, and the flappers and the zappers never seem to mess. Many hours to make up our own long life, always answers outside, away from all our strife. Christians make their own fruit from their body of work. Bards make their own mistake, bodging up the quirks. Behold the excesses of humanity's yearns. Mistakes, dialogues, plot turns. I'm really just a silly old man looking for a song. I'm just a silly old man looking for a song. Think I'll go back to San Antonio. Been so long since my eyes left home. Gonna spend some time alone. I'm just a silly old man looking for a song. Think I'll go back to San Antonio. Been so long since my eyes seen their home. Gonna spend some time alone. Turn on the TV, turn off the telephone. One thing I won't forget to do. Keep my mind away from anything that's got to do with you. Oh God, throw this dog a bone. So damn tired of spending all these days and nights alone. Any hope I have is gone. Sick of commercials and this dial tones. What's an old cowboy to do? Leave his life away when he was a bronco busting buckaroo. I just need a place to go. Let's say you'll know a lot more than me. Gonna be a sight to see. That road be home open ahead of me. What's an old cowboy to do?
What's an old cowboy? Dream his life away when he was a bronco busting buckaroo. That's why I'm going home. Cowboy coats where I belong. Going back to San Antonio. Lone Star State's where I belong. Totally ignorant of science facts or gravity denied. Tanya musing. Jessica, I am ready to go into the field. You know, Zach, not bad, boss. You got issues. Too many get out of jail free, crazy. Get out of jail free. Crazy elder card issues. And by the way, Bruce, what about that business about stealing Mary Ann, her body? She disappeared twice right before our eyes. Come on, Zach. Deus ex machina. It doesn't always work. Jack. Tanya and Taylor. You gonna take a runner? Jessica Files. Reporting in. Jessica Mindful Smiles. Intern Bard. Do I owe the Bard Guild's fees? Intern fees? Jack. The apprentice pays the master. Cheap Bard status did not come cheap. Ancient monetary customs. Jessica. Because I left my wallet at home. Ooh. We want licensing, monetized music, humor, box office mojo, small cast musicals. We need magic. Good luck. Methuselah plus 20. Old man is fine. Ancient old man. Wise body. Knows something. Bruce turns to Jessica. Of course, we will need a dance for movement. Of course, pretend you're a loon. Dancing over a peaceful lake. A mating call. Building pleasures for an almost married ingenue. Bruce. Actresses act, Jessica. Entertainers entertain. Performers perform. Jack. Bruce and I are guys, Jessica. Tanya's gone. Figure it out. Dance. Solos. Moves. Enter. Entertain. Exit. Jessica Mindful Smiles. I was born ready. Open the ante. A quest. A love interest. Calling Tanya Ann Taylor, Senior. That's the factor. Factor that's. Yahweh. I am. Yes, the way. I am who I am. The Lord is one. A common breed. Creed. Lesson 1 for all my students. Learning is in your control. Relax, students. Raise yourselves. The barbs alternate. East Podunk. Nowhere. Poor community survives. The only known happy, hopeful village. Safer, safety, attention. Follow, excel, respect. Safety first, attention, paid. I follow directions, excel, respect. To preserve her people, a moral leader. Tats. Fights her latest battle. She has a quest of protection. Left behind were a dozen King James Bibles hidden throughout the land and a book of wisdom. Common sense. Needed were unconditional love, leadership, guidance. Tanya, courtesy, cooperation, concentration, skills in learning, an emergency library set up, new foundations and baseline rewire. All has been lost. Hence the time shift to the other world. Tanya, but you must continue in these things you have learned and been assured, knowing that you've been taught Holy Scripture. I charge thee before God and before the Lord Jesus Christ, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing and at his kingdom. I am who I am, Yahweh. I am introducing, acquiring mastery. Preach the word in season and out. Correct, reprove, rebuke, extort. Introducing, acquiring, do right, feeding them. Mastery, patiently with God's word. For the time will come, they will not listen to the truth. And they will turn away from these truths and be turned aside to fables.
misguided ideas. Bella, beauty, Val, Linda, L-I-N-D. Learn. I need defines actions. Bring others to the Lord. Fulfill your ministry. Take responsibility. Live by principle. Take responsibility by principle. Achieve anyway. Bring others to the Lord. Fulfill your ministry. Gonna lay down my life in the Spirit of the Lord. Gonna rest in His arms tonight. Gonna give myself a deep satisfaction. Bending down and resting all night. Gonna renew myself in the Spirit of the Lord. Not a fear in the world have I. Save by lying on true Spirit under His all-seeing eye. Gonna renew myself in the Spirit of the Lord. Not a care in the world have I. Saved by lying my own precious Lord under His all-seeing eye. I will never leave you behind. You are too precious to me. I pledge my life, place it on the line. Protect and defend me. I will never leave you behind. You are too precious to me. I pledge my life, place it on the line to perfect and defend me. I will never leave you behind. You are too precious to me. I pledge my life, place it on the line to perfect and defend me. I'm gonna lay down my life in the Spirit of the Lord. Gonna rest in my arms tonight. Gonna give myself that deep satisfaction. And doubting that's no right. Gonna walk in the Spirit of the Lord.
peaceful beams surround my life, 'cause I live and die in my Lord's true spirit, under his all-seeing eye.
Last scene, chapel setting, country field. Bruce and Jessica up front. Jessica, marry me, Bruce. I want to marry you. I understand your need to entertain, leaving laughing and singing. I'll do my part with my 10,000 hours. I'm ready to raise my talent level. Persistent hard work. I'll learn to hit targets no one else can, and you'll continue to hit targets no one else can see. Jessica and Zach arranged our ages. I am 44. You are 29. Are we good? Zach, ordinances and wedding vows.
I was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house, worship in the house, go into the house of the Lord. My feet shall stand in the house of the Lord. My voice shall sing in the house of the Lord. My voice shall praise in the house of the Lord. Let us go into the house, worship in the house, gather in the house of the Lord.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in this here place to celebrate a covenant Christ-centered marriage between this man and woman. If you, any man or woman, should object, do it now or forever. Hold your peace. Bruce, Jessica, do you take each other in marriage for better or worse, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, till death us do part, as long as we both shall live?
Lord, our gratitude is lacking. We know not who we are. Our health is chill. We know not who we are. Our faith is nil. Our health is chill. We know not who we are. For mistaken musical bard, chanting our new tune. Lord, give us all we need, then we'll have everything. Lord, give us all we need, then we'll have everything. When this happy couple, everything they need,